Merge onto I-41, I-43 North. Signs for I-94 South Airport. Keep left at the fork to continue on I-41.
All right, so you're back again. You're back again with Prophet Doom, and yes, I am driving. I am driving because I started my trip early. I'm on my way to Philadelphia. I packed my bags. I packed everything yesterday. Got everything. I decided to get everything out of my storage. So what the fuck am I sticking around here for till Monday? Doesn't make no sense. And so I got up, even though it was rainy and shit. Went over to my storage unit, loaded that up, and then finished my apartment off this morning, and I'm on my way to Philadelphia, and I should be there. I'm gonna take my time though. I'm not gonna try to, because like I said, I don't know how good these no-dos work, but I'm gonna I think I'm gonna stop at somewhere like Fort Wayne or something like that, and lay over for a little while. I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna push it. So this is the first leg of my trip. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's been a long time since I've had to drive this far, and so we're gonna find out though. We're gonna find out if all my Instacart driving paid off or what. We're definitely going to find the fuck out. And so as I leave the state of Wisconsin, about to be back in the state of Illinois, all I can say is good riddance. And I will never be back again alive to that motherfucker. You can keep that shit. Well, like I said though, a ghetto is a fucking ghetto. You see one ghetto, you see them all. Doesn't matter. So that's all you can really say about that. But damn, I'm yawning already. I just started and I'm fucking yawning. I figure if I talk to you guys, make things easier, but I don't know. Might be making things worse. But just so I can focus on my driving, I'm not used to driving and recording shit. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short, and I'll talk to you possibly when I make my next stop. Find out in a minute. Talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Well, guys, Prophet doing with you again. Just finished the first leg of my journey. I am now in Fort Wayne, Indiana, at the Comfort Suites Inn for the night. And my next leg will be. I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing to get up there, but I'm just so glad I got out of there on when I did, because now I'm definitely gonna get to Philly by Tuesday without no question. And that's what bring the van back. Even though I'm not gonna bring the van back that day. I'm gonna be too tired for that shit. After I finish unloading this shit, I'm not gonna be doing nothing. Cause I'm my drop off point for the van is in my dumb ass. Well, not really, because it's cheap. Yeah, I don't know how much a cheap person. I didn't know I was gonna have all this money back then, but it was cheap to just drop it off in Newark. So even though my destination was Philly, I chose a drop off point of fucking Newark, New Jersey, which I got to take it over there. So fuck, I'm gonna keep it out another day, and I'll just ride around or whatever. Because then I also got to check into a hotel, because my whatever that shit is, the place we're going to, my check-in date is on the 28th. So I gotta be in I gotta find a hotel. I already found a hotel, staying for how many days? Tuesday is the what? I don't know what the fuck it was. It's 20, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. 6 days I gotta be in a hotel. Which is cool. I was kind of that was going to kind of be the case anyway. But I was planning on staying at this place. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. They changed the price on the motherfuckers. But this is not bad. It's $60 a night. I got the bread, so I can do it. And then I'm gonna check into, get the what's the name, Airbnb, whatever shit is. Since it's already paid for, I can't get the money back on that. We'll stay in there for the time until I get my permanent, semi-permanent place. But yeah, just on the drive, man, I'm just thinking, because I'm heading back into the danger zone, so to speak. And it's triggering a lot of negative thoughts, of course, because I do have a bad, severe case of post-traumatic stress after the shit I've been through over the fucking years, man. And just thinking about, again, how fucked up people are, and the nerve, especially of an N-word, to want to be somebody's judge. And there's no way, no how an N-word is qualified to be anybody's judge. Excuse my expression, because after we've been through, but see, again, you take a bath, put a clean pair of underwear on, get a nice dress, a nice pair of shoes, and you start to imagine yourself to be something that you're not. And I'm talking to the people that I'm talking to those motherfuckers that did damage and did harm to me, tried to kill me, get me killed, tried to get me locked up. I'm talking to them basically because they were all black. And we're all in the same boat, going to the same place, regardless of what anybody wants to say. And especially now, with the situations happening over in Ukraine. And they keep mentioning the potential of World War III. Well, no, we're already in World War III. Putin can do whatever the fuck he wants to do to Ukrainian people. He's killing babies, old women. This motherfucker, he's bombing nurseries. And they can't do shit. Why? Because he's got the bomb. He's got 4,000 nuclear bombs. They don't want that smoke. America don't know, or nobody else wants that smoke. And then he's hooked up with China. That's hypersonic missiles. Missiles that go 5 to 7 times the speed of sound. That's what China has in its arsenal. And they're backing Putin up. So Biden talking all this shit, that's all he's doing is talking shit, because he ain't gonna do nothing. He can't do nothing. He can't do shit. Sanctions. Oh, we're gonna sanction. These motherfuckers, the people that he's trying to really affect by that, they're multi-billionaires. They laugh at a fucking sanction. Not millionaires, billionaires. That's what they care about a sanction. But he's got to talk tough. He got to talk bold. But his hands are tied. He can't. This ain't like World War II. He can go over there and just jump on them and jump in the fight. One false move, and that could be lights out. And I'm so fucking glad. Man, I'm so fucking glad. And especially looking at the attitude of white people, especially where I was at in Milwaukee. Oh my God, them motherfuckers. Whew. And I'm so fucked up. I went to this one place where this white bitch work. I really like it. And I said, yeah, when Putin gets to shooting, you know, because she's talking shit, you know, about me buying some lottery. It's just always something, man. You can just feel the tension. You can feel it. You know, motherfuckers gonna say something, you can feel that they don't like you, don't want you to be around. Which, you know, I could give a fuck. I'm still gonna be around them. I go around them all the time. I'm in this place now, Fort Wayne. What the fuck is a Fort Wayne? With a bunch of white racist motherfuckers. The same shit. But I'm only gonna be here one night, thank God. Then I'm gonna go to Philly and be around a bunch of motherfucking niggas I don't want to be around. So wherever I'm going, wherever I move, I'm fucked up. But just thinking about the fact that, yeah, how fucked up motherfuckers are. Yeah, we need to be under these conditions. That threat needs to be there. Just to show motherfuckers again, just with a powerless piece of shit. You talking all this big bad bullshit about how much heart you got and how big and bad you are, and you have no power at all. None. Zero. That's what I tell a motherfucker like Ralph Maher. I call him a turd in the toilet. That's all he is. That's all Puerto Ricans are. That's all niggas are at the end of the day. A bunch of turds in the toilet. Wait for somebody to whoosh, pull a handle. And just that fast, we're gone. Vladimir Putin has his hand on that handle. And any minute, any day, he go whoosh, and dig your hole. After all that shit you talked, while you focus on me, I ain't got shit, you ain't got shit, you ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere, but your hate is focusing on me. And it's with a black bitch too. A stinking black bitch has hate for me and wants to attack and do harm against me. You ought to die. You ought to be fucking incinerated, you black stinking bitch. And everything you know ought to go with you. You got life fucked up. You got what it is to be a woman and a human being fucked up. You got freedom fucked. You got everything fucked up. And what's happening in this day and time proves it, because you're about to die. The threat of death's hanging over your head and everything you know and love. So hate me. Look down your nose at me. Tell me what I'm not as a human being. You worthless fucking black bitch. Be my guest. Whoosh. And there you go, down the fucking tubes. Like the fucking human turd you are. Or that you've been turned into and are glad to be. And don't realize you fucking are. What else are you? Have nothing, want nothing, do nothing, just shitting fucking babies out that can be destroyed at any minute of the day because it makes you feel like a woman. Or makes you feel like a man. You're a piece of shit. You're a turd in a toilet. This is my post-traumatic stress is kicking in right now. I'm so happy. I'm not happy, but I'm glad. I feel a sense. I have a sense of joy. I've seen a side of human beings. They need to die. They need to suffer and drop fucking dead. Because if they were good people, if these people, we wouldn't be going through this. But there's something, I don't call it karma, call it the fuck you want. I don't know what the fuck it is. That's what I say. I had plans to do things to people. I don't need plans to do shit. Do what to you? It's about to happen. In a way, I wouldn't even wish, even on the worst, the motherfucker I hate the worst, I wouldn't wish this on them. What's about to really happen? Not even three. If that motherfucker just drops, let's say even 5, 4, 1 nuclear bomb anywhere in this country, it's over. FEMA camp time. Martial law. The Patriot Act. And a fucking nigga ought to be somewhere picking cotton, stinking black bitch. This is what you get. This is what you get for being a vicious black, no good stinking piece of shit. No, there's work to be done that you haven't even thought about. A factory reset on your humanity is needed in order for you to have any thought of having a fucking future past certain time. Because of that, you're a dead motherfucker. If they don't do what I've said they're going to do, you're still dead. There are people, white people in this country, because I'm getting tired of you. And I'm black. And I'm a fucking nigga. I'm getting tired of looking at a fucking stinking nigga. Getting worse and worse at just bitches just shitting fucking babies out that have no sense of shit. Again, eat, sleep, shit, piss, fuck, fight, talk and start shit. And what the fuck else do you do? Why should you be here? Why should you allow this to stay in this motherfucker? Make a fucking reason. Make a reason up. It's not going to suffice. Because the motherfuckers see the same thing I see. And one more or the other have every intention of getting rid of your fucking ass. Just like them European Jews were gotten rid of in Europe. And they had no right to do what they did to them. Hitler had no right to do what he had to do to them Jews. The white motherfucker here has every right to kill you. He has every right to kill you. Why? Because he created you. Like Dr. Frankenstein created the Frankenstein monster. You're his fucking creation. You're not an African, you're not a European. You're some cross between the motherfuckers. Which makes you a human mule. Which makes you a human fucking mule. There is no such thing as a black European, but that's what you are. That's what you created to be. And you get a mule by crossing a horse and a donkey. They're both from the same species. Horses and donkeys are the same species, but different families of that species that should not have contact. That union was forced. The donkey and the horse were forced to have sex and make that fucking mule. Just like you were forced to have sex just like the African female was forced to have sex with a white man to make you. It's no different. But you don't want to see it. You want to know what the fuck you want to know. You want to make stories up in your fucking head. You want to get amnesia. You want to be delusional about what's going on around you and believe you have it's about fucking and fighting. It's about your fists and your dick. Yes, it is if you're an animal. And you are an animal. You're a farm. You're a feral farm animal. A farm animal running wild. That's all the fuck. At the end of the day, that's all we are. That's all we are at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how many get 1,000 degrees. I couldn't give a fuck. That doesn't change the facts of the matter. That doesn't change where you came from and with the foundation of your being is, which is slavery. And so when Putin gets to shooting, I'm busy saying, thank you, Mr. Putin. Because I'm being incinerated with everybody else. But I'm going to die with a smile on my face and a song in my fucking heart. Because that's exactly what the fuck should happen. That's exactly what's the point. What's the purpose of this thing being? This whole thing exists. This is, again, America, the United States is a criminal fucking act from beginning to end. It was started from a crime. The genocide of the indigenous people, the enslavement of the African people. How the fuck can you have anything lasting and decent out of that? How's that possible? You got this fucking black bitch, what's her name, talking about it's something sacred. Is she insane? Is she nuts? Sacred how? And like I said, when you commit a crime, you break one of man's laws, you got to pay for that shit. And you can say, well, gee, I didn't know that was a crime. Yeah, I killed that guy, but I didn't know murder was a crime, really? The judge say, oh, yes, sir, murder's a crime. And whether you knew it was a crime or not, you got to pay for that. Fuck you. Because you broke the law. You broke one of man's law, and you got to pay. Because ignorance of the fucking law is no excuse to break that motherfucker. And that's not only true for man's laws, that's true for nature's laws and the universe's laws. Going to pay sooner or later. If you don't pay, your kids going to pay. If your kids don't pay, your great-grandkids, somebody going to pay, baby. Free. Your ass is free. Your stinking ass is free. Ain't nothing free here. What you think? I want to be in America. Everything is there. No, my Spanish-speaking friend. You got to pay, bitch. Your kids got to pay, nigga. And they about to do it right now. When Putin gets to shooting. When Putin gets to shooting. All day long here, World War III, World War III, World War III, and I told you these motherfuckers weren't prepared. And I was watching a news report on CNN. One of the Ukrainians says one of his biggest regrets was they were not prepared for this conflict. They were not prepared to deal with this. They're not prepared to do nothing but that. Now they're fighting bravely and they're making they're doing some shit, but it's just a matter of time before they get worn. They get worn down. But their people are dying, and they're going to fight brave, but they're going to lose. They could have been in a much more secure place if the people had been prepared. At least had what do you call that shit? A what if scenario. What happens if Russia invades? What do we do? How do we act? Where do we go? Where do you go if this bombs start falling? What kind of weapons can that all should have been that they should have been talking about that day and fucking night. Same thing with a fucking nigga. What happens if martial law is declared and you have to go into a FEMA camp with 5,000 or 10,000 other motherfuckers and stand on 2 or 3 mile long line to get an MRE and a bottle of water? What happens then? What do you do? Kill yourself. Just go ahead and kill yourself. That's all you can do. Kill yourself and kill your kids because they have a future where? On what planet? A future where on what fucking planet do they have a future? They have no future here. This is a dead end. It's an experiment brought about by a handful of white men because they were greedy. They wanted wealth and power. They didn't give a fuck about nothing else. And now it's just the point where it's going to finally fail. It's going to finally, it's run its course. And it can do nothing else but self-destruct. This nation was born in violence. It's kept alive by violence or the threat thereof. And it's going to die a violent death. There's nothing going to stop that. But when you're talking to farm animals, they have no sense of it. A farm animal don't give a fuck. A pig don't care about nothing but eating some slop and rolling around in the mud. You say, hey, Mr. Pig, yo, they're going to cut your throat tomorrow. You better... He don't give a fuck. All you know, he's got some slop to eat and some mud to wallow in. It's no different for a motherfucking N-word. Obviously. And so, these are some of my thoughts, man, with the fucked up situations I've been through with people who have the nerve and the gall to try to be my judge. You in the same boat. How you feel you qualify to judge me about shit? But this is the state of mind of a fucking stinking nigga. The gall. The fucking gall. After what you've been fucked from A to Z, up and down, around, all around. You exist through rape. And forced sex between people who weren't supposed to be having sex. Which one man has sex with 25,000 women in a breeding farm some fucking way. This is how you got here. And you want to talk shit, but then now we were kings. No, you were a fucking pig in a pig pen. You came out of forced sex. Virginia, the main product of Richmond, Virginia was not cotton, it was slaves. Up to 20,000 slaves a month were shipped out of Richmond, Virginia at one time. Through a breeding program. This is why this international slave trade was stopped, because it was competition. They were bringing in slaves from Africa, but they were breeding slaves right here. What the fuck? That's competition. That's why it was stopped. Not because of some moral bullshit. Unless you deal with the reality of your condition, why you're here, you're never gonna. Putin might drop them bombs right now. It's gonna happen. I hate to tell you that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's gonna happen sooner or later. If it's not today, it's gonna be tomorrow. What else can it be? But focusing on me. Let me be the object of your fucking hate. Attack me. I want you to do that. And hopefully that will keep you distracted long enough for a motherfucker to tip up behind you with a baseball bat and bash your motherfucking brains out. And hopefully you won't feel too much pain after that happens. That's what I can hope for. Or when Putin drops the bombs, your hate is so focusing on me, attacking somebody that looks like you, that you won't feel no pain because of the state of mind that you're in. That's the only hope I can have. There's nothing else to hope for. And so this is what I want to talk about as I sat here. I'm sitting here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, about to go into this Kroger for what? I don't know. I shouldn't be. I've been eating like a goddamn horse. Since I've been on the road, I broke my motherfucking eating plan. So, but I try to keep it, not make it too bad. At least I try to, But it doesn't really matter. Once I get to where I'm going, I'm gonna tighten up again anyway. So, but in the meantime, I'm kind of going a little bit off and shit. Guess I'm gonna go here and go off a little bit more some shit here. This has been so long since I seen the Krogers. Even though Pick and Save is the same shit, but just, I don't know. Nostalgia, I don't know what the fuck it is. But anyway, I didn't have really much more to say. I just want to let you know that I did reach the first leg of my trip safely. And my next leg would be Pittsburgh. I'm just taking my time. Tomorrow's Monday, so I got time. Fuck around in Pittsburgh, whatever. I guess I'm gonna be good because I'm at check-in time at 3 o'clock. I'll probably get there around. I'll probably know because if I leave out at 9, I'll probably get there around 3, maybe later than that. Shit, I left out of motherfucking Milwaukee, and I want to say 12, and didn't get here till like 6 or whatever the case may be because I kept stopping, man, stopping. Like I told you, I can't. I'm not a long distance driver, So I stopped but then I hit Chicago, and I was surprised. I really was surprised with Chicago. There was a traffic jam. I did it when I got down, but it didn't happen until I got into the middle of the city. Usually that shit is way back, almost out of town. The shit starts to slow down. But I sped through all, and the reason that was because it was some construction going on. It was only like 15 minutes. Usually this is like half hour. It's just all day sometimes. When I was before COVID, when I lived there, shit, you be in a traffic jam all day in that motherfucker. I don't care what time of night you driving that bitch, it be traffic jams. But so I got through that, and yeah, so I made it up here, and hit this Kroger real quick, and then get ready to head on back, head on up to Pittsburgh tomorrow, and finish my trip. Get up to Philly, drop my shit off at my storage unit, go to my hotel that I'm gonna be staying at. And it's not even in Philadelphia. I had to find somewhere else outside of Philly in New Jersey because this shit is so expensive in Philly, man. I'm not paying all that money being no fucking Philly if I don't have to. But it's not that far out of Philly. It's like right across the bridge, so it's not too bad. So I'm gonna do that and get to Philly and make it happen. Just go find me a room, whatever, and chill the fuck out. But anyway, however it happens, I'll talk to you tomorrow, probably, maybe. We'll see. Let's see how I feel. Tired now. I'm gonna get to this hotel, take a shower, get something to eat. Bought me a Subway sandwich. Eat that. Watch a little TV, whatever the case may be. And that's gonna be it. I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.